why you can't move on from the narcissist. Okay. So when I say why you can't move on, I don't mean in a physical standpoint. And I also don't mean why you can't move on and be with somebody else. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about why you can't move on mentally and spiritually from the narcissist, right? So stay with me, you guys. And I'm only sharing, I can only share my experience, right? So in my relationship, my previous relationship, I was in a relationship with a narcissist, and I love this person dearly, but I was still stuck believing who this person was, meaning the person that I fell in love with, right? Why you are still stuck is because you refuse to accept that the person that you fell in love with is not really who they are. That was just a character. The person you fell in love with was a character. Okay? Think about it, you guys. When you were first talking to the narcissist, how many times did you sit back and say, oh my God, where has this person been all my life? Like, this is my person, right? The long conversations, the just feelings that you felt with this individual, right? And I'm not talking about sexual. This is before you all even became intimate. You just felt like there was a connection there with this individual, a soul connection that extended far beyond sexually, right? And then the mask slips. So when the mask slips, that's when the narcissist reveals who they really are, and you see the monster who they are. They're the liar, they're the cheater, they are the backstabber, they are the manipulative person, right? It doesn't matter how much evidence you have that supports that these people are not good for you. In your mind, you still want to hold on to that they really are that person that you fell in love with, and they're not. And that is why you cannot move on. The moment that you sit with the idea that you were in love with a character, an actor or an actress, then you will be able to dry your tears, heal, and move on. Because let me tell you guys something. When the narcissist discarded you, how do you think they were able to throw you away and move on to somebody else and jump on a dating site? How do you think they were able to